people to join. Thank you. Hello? Can you hear me and can you see me? I need to know before I begin. Thank you for joining. I am glad you are joining me on a Friday night instead of going out and studying or doing whatever you do. Thank you. Now, I'm glad you can hear me. Before we get started, I need to go over the rules of this live stream since some people forget about the rules. Rule number 1 of this live. This is a pro school live stream. We talk about how amazing school is. We do not say anything negative about school. Rule number 2 of this live stream, if you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to say something nice because I am forced to read every single one out loud. And finally, rule number 3, if you send a super chat that appears down here, you are required to compliment me and say something nice since those ones stay on my screen for multiple minutes. So I do not want to see a rude message on my screen for multiple minutes. Anyways, let's get started. Yuki says school sucks. Okay. No. Yuki, you are going on the bad student list. How dare you say that? In case you're new here, I keep track of what you say in my live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful about school, you go on the bad student list. If you say anything good, though, you go on the good student list. So I suggest you be good. Thank you. What other comments are there? Destiny says, I love your videos. Thank you, Destiny. I am so glad to hear that. Roads and Traffic says, I hate mathematics. Well, you can leave my live. I do not want you here. Mathematics is an amazing class. There is nothing better than mathematics. If you hate mathematics, then shame on you and you need to leave my live. That is not funny. Mathematics is amazing in every possible way. Jason, thank you so much for that $2 super chat. Jason says, you and school sucks. Okay. That's not funny. That is rude. That is disrespectful. Jason, you are going on the bad student list. How dare you use a super chat to tell me that I suck and that school sucks? School does not suck. School is the most amazing thing to ever exist in the whole universe. You are jealous of how amazing school is. That's right. You are jealous of how awesome school is. You will never be as amazing as school is. I want everyone in this live stream to tell me, how awesome do you think school is on a scale of 1 to 10? Tell me how much you love school. Thank you. What other comments are there? Indiana, thank you for the super chat. Indiana says, hi, how are you? School is great. Indiana, you are going on the good student list. Thank you for saying that school is great. I am doing good, and I hope you are doing well, too. Thank you for joining, Indiana. Anime Girly, wow. Anime Girly, thank you so much for that $5 super chat, Anime. Anime, since that $5 super chat is the largest one of the entire live stream, your name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll if it stays that way. This is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of the entire live stream, and right now, Anime Girly is #1, so you are going to go on my honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you, Anime. Anime says, I love school, hooliganisms. I got an A+ on my history test. Good for you, Anime. I am so glad you got an A+. You know what? You are going on the good student list for that. I hope you studied for 17 hours for that test. That is how long I study for. I study for 17 hours every single night. It's so much fun. I love studying. I bet that every single person in this live stream also loves to study. Why wouldn't you love to study? Studying is the best thing ever. There is nothing better than studying. Anime Girly, thank you for the super chat. Anime says, sorry, meant school. I know what you meant, Anime. Thank you for saying that. I am so glad you love school. See, isn't it so easy to leave nice, positive comments? There's no reason to come in here and say rude, disrespectful things about me or school. That's not funny, and that ruins the whole live stream. So thank you for not saying rude things. Fabian, thank you for the super chat. Fabian says, hi, I'm back. Thank you, Fabian. I'm glad you are watching again. Kidio, thank you for the super chat. Kidio says, I'm sorry for chewing gum, but I've been studying for 50 hours and getting A++, and school is the best and fun. Okay. I do not care if you are getting the best grades ever. You are not allowed to chew gum in school. That is against the school rules. If you break the school rules, then you deserve to be punished. It does not matter what the rule is. It does not matter if you think the rule is stupid or dumb. The rules are there for a reason. And if you do not follow the rules, then the entire school system will plunge into anarchy. And we do not want anarchy. We need order. We need rules. We need school. Leave my live right now, kitty. How dare you chew gum in school? What is wrong with you? Thank you for that, though. Unbelievable. Indiana, thank you so much for that $10 super chat, Indiana. Indiana says, I study every single day. You in school are great. Thank you so much, Indiana. You are going on the super good student list for that. That is the perfect comment. If you are going to send a comment in my live stream, be like Indiana. And since Indiana sent a $10 super chat, that is the largest one of the entire live stream, which means if it stays that way, Indiana's name is going on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat every live stream, and right now, it's Indiana. So thank you, Indiana. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. I am so glad you study every day, and I'm so glad you love school just as much as I do. I don't understand how people can join my live stream and say that they do not like school. That makes no sense. Jason, thank you for the super chat. Jason says, Daddy is a schoolboy. Okay. That's rude. That is disrespectful. Leave my live, Jason. That's not funny. Rice, thank you for the super chat. Rice says, how did you get an F on our last quiz? Okay. I have never failed a quiz. I have never gotten an F. Do not come into my live stream and spread lies like that. Rice, you are going on the bad student list. How dare you? Who do you think you are? You are a terrible person. Do not tell people that I failed a quiz when I very clearly did not fail. Edit Maker says, Megamind? Okay, let me address that. I do not look like Megamind. Do not call me Megamind. That is cyberbullying. You are not allowed to cyberbully me in my live stream. That is against the rules. I look nothing like Megamind. I have hair. Megamind is bald, okay? I am also not blue. Megamind is blue. Thank you. What other comments are there? Sadness says, I've been here before. Do you remember me, Koi Dog? I think I do, Sadness. I think you were on one of my previous lists, so thank you for joining again. I appreciate that. Taylor, thank you for the super chat. You did not leave a comment, but I'm going to assume that no comment is a good comment. The Ellie Duo, thank you so much for the €5 super chat. The Ellie Duo says, when you said 2 times 2 is 4, you were wrong. It's 2 squared. Also, your hair looks nice today. Okay. Do not use your super chat to tell me that I am wrong. I am never wrong, okay? I'll have you know that I am the smartest person in the history of the universe. Albert Einstein himself once told me that there is no one in the history of mankind smarter than me. I am the smartest person to ever exist, and I will always be the smartest person to ever exist. No one can one-up me. So how about you leave my live if you think that? I do not want you here. No one wants you here. Everyone who is watching this knows that I am the smartest person ever. But thank you for complimenting my hair. I appreciate that. My hair is beautiful today. Don't I have beautiful hair? If you are watching this, I want you to comment. Would you like hair like mine? Yes or no? And you better say yes, because my hair is awesome. Jason, thank you for the super chat. Jason says, hi, schoolboy. I hope you get expelled. Okay. I am not going to get expelled. Do not join my live and say that you want me to get expelled. That is rude. That is bullying. That is illegal. Leave my live. No one wants you here. Thank you. Anime Girly, wow. Anime, thank you so much for that $20 orange super chat. Anime, that $20 super chat is the largest one of the entire live stream, which means that if it stays that way, your name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat every live stream, and right now, it is you, Anime Girly. You are going to be name number 21 on the honor roll if it stays that way. So thank you so much, I appreciate that. Anime says, oh, I forgot to say there was a fight at school and someone got... I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube, but that is crazy. You should tell a teacher because fighting in school is not allowed. You need to make sure your teachers know about that. You should never be doing that in school, okay? School is not a place for fighting. It is not a place to hang out with friends. It is a place for studying. It is a place for education. It is a place for learning. If you go to school to do anything but learn, then you need to leave my live, and you are a pathetic individual. Thank you. Futz, thank you for the super chat. Futz says, are you Sigma? Also, I love school. I do not know what Sigma means, but if that's a good thing, then I am a Sigma. So thank you for that. Gabe, thank you for the super chat. Gabe says, you are Megamind because you are so smart. See, I am very smart, but I am not Megamind, okay? I am smarter than Megamind. So do not call me Megamind. I look nothing like Megamind, and I'm way smarter than him. Thank you. Your Faith Scout, thank you for the $5 super chat. Scout says, do my homework, nerd. Okay. I am not going to do your homework. I do my homework. Do not join my live and tell me what to do. That is rude and disrespectful. Scout, you are going on the bad student list. How dare you? The Ellie Duo says your teacher is smarter than you. No, my teacher is not smarter than me. I am smarter than my teacher, okay? The teacher is a better person than me, but I am smarter than my teacher. I am smarter than every teacher in the history of the universe. I am smarter than every single human who has ever lived. Even little known fact, I don't know if you know this, but Albert Einstein himself once told me that I'm smarter than him. That's right. He told me himself that I am smarter than him. Thank you. Tracy Young, thank you for the super chat. Tracy says, how old are you if you met Albert Einstein? Not to brag, but I am 23 years old. I graduated college last year. All right. But I convinced my teachers to allow me to go back to school. So that is why I'm still in school. Isn't that so nice? Thank you. Thank you for that, Tracy. I appreciate that. What other comments are there? I want to see some nice comments. I'm seeing a lot of rude comments. Let me remind you, this is a pro school live stream. We talk about how amazing school is. We do not disrespect school, and we most certainly do not cyberbully me in this live stream. So if you're going to be rude to me, leave my live. We do not want you here. Mustard, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Mustard says, Sonic sometimes plays... Or Sonic sometimes, my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? What are you saying? Are those song lyrics? Because music is not allowed in this live stream, okay? This is a school live stream, so you need to follow the school rules when you are in my live stream, okay? Commenting song lyrics is illegal. Leave my live if you listen to music. That is not allowed here. Thanos, thank you so much for that $5 super chat, Thanos. I appreciate that. You did not leave a message, but I'm going to assume that no message is a good message. So you are going on my good student list, Thanos. Thank you. Mark Cooper, thank you for the super chat. Mark says, I hate school, bro, and you have like an 8 head. All right, leave my live. You are not funny. I do not have an 8 head. Gabe, thank you for the super chat. Gabe says, okay, sorry for calling you Megamind. Thank you, Gabe. I appreciate it. Multi-Creation, thank you for the $5 super chat. Multi-Creation, you did not leave a comment, but once again, no comment is probably a good comment, so you are going on my good student list. Thank you for that. I am writing your name down. Thank you. Alex, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, Alex. Whoa. Your Fave Scout just sent a $20 orange super chat. Thank you so much for that, Scout. I don't know if you realize, but you have now tied Anime Girly for the largest super chat of the entire live stream, the $20 orange one. That means that if it stays that way, both of you are going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is for the number one, it's to honor the number one largest super chat, so you two are going to be on there since you both have sent the number one largest super chat as long as it stays that way. So thank you, Scout. I appreciate that. Scout says, may I be on the honor roll and the bad student list? Yeah, you're already on the bad student list, but you will go to the super bad student list if you keep leaving negative comments in my live, okay? This is a pro school live stream. We do not comment negative things here, and if you continue to comment negative things, you are going to go on the super bad list, so leave my live right now. Thank you, Thanos, for that $5 super chat. I appreciate that a lot, Thanos. Thank you. Okay. I am not Megamind. Stop saying Megamind. Essence Taylor just called me Megamind. I am not Megamind. Leave my live. I do not look like Megamind. I look nothing like Megamind. My hairline is beautiful. I do not have a receding hairline. I am not going bald. I have more hair than you have ever had in your entire life. Alstor, thank you for the super chat. Alstor says, bro, I need to do my homework. Then leave my live and do your homework. It is not that complicated. Thank you. I should not have to explain this to you. You should have some self-sense. Thank you. Daisy, thank you for the super chat. Daisy says, hey, I love the content. I'm in college at the moment. I'm doing fairly well. On a real note, my mental state isn't doing the best. I hope you're doing well. Daisy, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. I'm sorry to hear that you're not doing the best, but I hope that since you're at college, you could maybe get better soon, because college is so much fun. I love studying and doing all the classes. Thank you. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would very much appreciate it, and please tell me when you do. Thank you. Carl Peace says, hello, I subscribe to you. Thank you, Carl. Because you subscribe to me, you are going on the good student list. Thank you, Carl. I appreciate that. Scout, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Scout says, another again. Scout, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know what, Scout? If you want to be on the super bad student list so badly, you're going to be on the super bad student list, all right? If you're going to disrespect me in my live, then you're going to leave. Nicole, thank you for that heart. I appreciate that. Tracy Young says, you are the best. I know. I know I'm the best. Everyone who has ever met me has said that I'm the best person to ever exist. So thank you for telling me that. Chunk Monk, thank you for the super chat. Chunk says, school is fun. I got a 5 out of 5 on the essay. Thank you for that. I'm so glad you said that. Multi-Creation, thank you for the super chat. Multi-Creation says, esports is the reason I go to school. No. You should not go to school for esports. In case you don't know what esports are, those are video games. You should not play video games. You should spend your free time studying, okay? I would never play a video game. You would never, ever see me playing a video game. So leave my live right now if you even think about playing video games. That is not funny. Leave my live right now. Who said that? Wait, who said that? Baseball Bros and Johnny just called me Megamind. Both of you are going on the bad student list for that. Once again, I am not Megamind, and do not call me names. That is rude. That is disrespectful. Leave my live right now. I might have to re-explain the rules again. Indiana, thank you for the super chat. Indiana says, we should get rid of weekends and physical education. I agree completely. We do not need weekends. I am very upset that tonight is Friday night. We have 2 days in a row of no school. I think that is ridiculous. We need to get rid of weekends. We need to have school on Saturdays and Sundays. Who agrees with me? Tell me if you agree with me. We should get rid of weekends. Thank you. Alsor Edit says, but why though? No. I'm not going to explain anything I say. I do not need to. All you need to know is that I am the smartest person ever, so you need to listen to me. Thank you. Thanos, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. VSS Squad, thank you for the super chat. VSS says, I loved you. I do all my homework. Thank you. You are going on the good student list for doing all of your homework. I appreciate that. Thank you. What other comments are there? Let's see here. Whoa. Grayson Wills, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Grayson, you did not leave a message, but I'm going to assume that no message is a good message, so you are going on the good student list. Thank you, Grayson. I very much appreciate that. Ryan Gaming, thank you for the super chat. Ryan says, school is the best and you are smart and correct about everything. That is such a nice comment. Thank you. School is the best, and I am smart, and I'm never wrong. I have never, ever been wrong in my entire life because I am the smartest person to ever exist in the whole universe. So thank you, Ryan. You are going on the good student list. Thank you. VSS, thank you for the super chat. VSS says, I love you. I do all my homework. I love my teacher. Thank you for those nice comments. See, it is really not that hard to leave nice comments. There is no reason to be leaving rude and negative comments because that makes me angry. So thank you for not wanting to make me upset. I appreciate that. Thanos, thank you for the super chat. Thanos says, school is fun because I get an A+. Good for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ooh, what other comments are there? Gabe, thank you for the super chat. Gabe says, you might be smarter than the teacher. I'll subscribe. No, I am smarter than the teacher. I am smarter than every teacher. I am smarter than Albert Einstein. There is no one on this planet who is smarter than me. And if you disagree with me, you can leave my live. I do not want to see you comment anything that goes against what I think and what I say, because that is illegal. This is my live stream. If I say I'm the smartest person in the universe, then I am the smartest person in the universe, okay? Thank you. Gabe, thank you for the super chat. Gabe says you might be smarter. No, wait, I read that already, Gabe. Sorry. There's so many comments, it gets hard to read sometimes. Alstor, thank you so much for the super chat. Alstor says, is it bad if after my test I do not know what you're saying there, Alstor, but I'm going to say that, yeah, it is bad. You should never do that, okay? Thank you for that super chat, though. I very much appreciate that. Indiana, thank you for the super chat. Indiana says pretty much everyone agrees. Thank you, Indiana. I appreciate that. Creepy Man, thank you for the $5 super chat. I remember you, Creepy Man. Thank you for joining, and you are not late. I only started this 20 minutes ago, so I have another 40 minutes left. Creepy Man, you are going to go on the good student list. Thank you for joining again, Creepy Man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. What other? Okay. No, we are going to do a little reminder of these school rules here because this is ridiculous. I'm seeing a lot of negative and rude comments. First off, if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would very much appreciate it. Please do it. You can stay tuned for future live streams and future videos. And tell me when you do. Tell me when you subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, the rules of this live stream if you are new here. Rule number 1, this is a pro school live stream. We talk about how amazing school is here. We do not say anything rude or negative about school. Rule number 2, if you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to say something nice because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud. And finally, rule number 3, if you send a large super chat that appears down here, you are required to say something nice to me because it stays on my screen for multiple minutes. I don't want to see a bad message on my screen for multiple minutes. And finally, before it goes away, one more shout out to Scout down there. If you scroll, you can see that Scout sent a $20 orange super chat, which is crazy. Thank you so much, Scout, because that is the largest super chat of the entire live stream. Scout and Anime Girly, who also sent one, are both going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every live stream, and right now, it is Scout and Anime. So thank you so much for that $20 super chat. Thank you, I appreciate that. Glitchy Banana, thank you for the super chat. Glitchy says, I hate school. Now, leave my live. You do not hate school. I just said this is a pro school live stream. Do not say that you hate school. Mia, thank you for the super chat. Mia says, I never do my homework. Haha. That's not funny. You should not be laughing about that. You should always be doing your homework. There is no reason to never do your homework. I want everyone who is watching this to tell me, do you do your homework? Yes or no? And you better say yes. Stronghold FNAF, thank you for the super chat. Stronghold says, I am getting ready to graduate. Got any advice on college? I recommend taking the hardest classes possible and taking as many of them as you can. That is what I did. But realistically, I would suggest joining clubs and meeting new people. That is the best. Oh, gee, there were so many comments. I missed one super chat, I think. I apologize for that. I'm trying to read as many as I possibly can. Multi-creation, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Multi says, story during esports. You should not be doing esports, but anyways, I was watching my friend play Mario Kart, and since he has ADHD, I decided to mess with him, and thanks to it, my jeans ripped. Okay, yeah, you should not be messing with your friends, but neither of you should be playing video games. So that sounds like it was deserved, all right? So thank you for that. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. VSS Squad, thank you so much for the super chat. VSS says, yes, you are so smart. I subscribe on every live. I love you. I've been watching you since 2020. VSS, you are going on the super good student list. Thank you so much for being so nice to me. I appreciate that. Yeep Man, thank you so much for the super chat. Yeep says, I subscribe to you. Thank you, Yeep Man. Because you subscribe to me, you are going on the good student list. Thank you, Yeep Man. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Whew, what other comments are there? Mark Cooper, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Mark says, you are rainbow flag. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. I appreciate that. Football Kid, thank you for the super chat. Football says, hi. Well, hello to you, Football Kid. Thank you for joining. Creepy Man, thank you for the super chat. Creepy Man says, my school does Saturday school, but it's only for bad students. So I don't know if I should do it or stay home on weekends. You should do it. Your school cannot stop you from legally attending Saturday school. They cannot kick you out. That is against the law. So I suggest if your school has Saturday school, you go to it. You sit there and you demand to learn. That is what I do every Saturday. But they kick me out every time because my school does not have Saturday school. You are so lucky that you have Saturday school. Thank you. Zach, thank you for the super chat. Zach says no. Zach, that is inappropriate. Leave my live. We do not comment stuff like that. That is rude. We do not comment disrespectful things or rude things about school. That is not funny. Leave my live. Spices, thank you for the super chat. Spices says, I hate school. I'm behind on my homework. Okay. Maybe you hate school because you don't do your homework. Maybe if you actually got off your lazy butt and did your homework, then you would be having a better time at school. I am not lazy like you, and I get good grades, and that means I love school. So maybe stop being lazy. Thank you. Renoska, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. That comment went so fast, though, I missed it. But thank you for that. I saw that. Thank you for that. King E, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thanos, thank you for the super chat. Thanos says, I got an A minus. That is pathetic. If you have ever gotten an A minus, then you should be ashamed of yourself. That is so embarrassing and horrible. You need to only be getting A pluses. A pluses are the only grades you should be getting. You should never get a grade below an A plus, okay? It is not that hard to get an A plus. All you have to do is study for 17 hours every single day. It is not hard. You should be ashamed of yourself if you do not get A pluses. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. You can stay tuned for future live streams and future videos. Please let me know when you subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. Thank you. Ooh, what other comments are there? Sawyer, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Sawyer. Sawyer says, if you were streaming for money, there's definitely people smarter than you. Plus, shouldn't you be in a club or something? Okay, whatever nerds do in their free time. Okay, that is disrespectful. Do not disrespect me. This is a nice, fun, educational live stream. We do not come in here and disrespect school and be rude to me. You do not cyberbully me in this live stream. I am the host of this live stream. I am the smartest person who has ever existed. How dare you be rude to me? Sawyer, you are going on the bad student list. How dare you speak to me like that, Sawyer? Leave my live right now. How dare you? Thanos, thank you for the super chat. Thanos says I got an A minus. Leave my live right now. How dare you? Little R5, wow. Give me a second. Do you see that down there? Lil R5 just sent a $100 red super chat. Wow. In case you don't know who Lil R5 is, Lil R5 is actually on my official Koi Dog honor roll already. Name number 11. So Lil R5, thank you so much. That $100 red super chat is the largest super chat of the entire live stream, which means that if it stays that way, Lil R5 is getting their name on the official Koi Dog honor roll for a second time. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every live stream. And right now, it is Lil R5 with that $100 one. Thank you for that, Lil R. Oh, thank you for that. Lil R5 says hi. Well, hello to you too. Thank you so much for not leaving a rude negative comment. I now get to see that amazing, nice, hi comment for the next 20 minutes. Thank you. You are going on the good student list. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would very much appreciate it, and please let me know when you subscribe. Kisaka, thank you for the super chat. Kisaka says, I finished my homework for next year and got a 101%. Yeah, that's not possible. Do not lie to me in this live stream. You are not allowed to be a liar. Okay, liars are not allowed. I never lie, so you should never lie. How dare you lie to me? Thank you. You are so rude and disrespectful. Thank you. What other comments are there? Indominus Kingdom, thank you for the super chat. Indominus says, why do you like school and who is your favorite teacher? I like all of my teachers equally. It would be unfair to say that I like one more than the other. However, I love school because I love learning. I think it is so much fun to do homework, to study, to get quizzed, to get tested, to get graded. I think it's so much fun. So if you don't like school, then you should be ashamed of yourself. All right, thank you. Sawyer, thank you for the super chat. Sawyer says, I'm failing all my classes except for art. Okay. Sawyer, that's terrible. How dare you be failing every class? That is honestly embarrassing for you. You should leave my live. You should honestly be ashamed of yourself. Thank you. Yeep Man, thank you for the super chat. Yeep Man says, do you like chess? I do like chess. However, I don't usually play it because I spend all my time studying. So thank you. I appreciate that. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Kelly says, I love mathematics. Thank you, Kelly. I also love mathematics. You, Kelly, are going on the good student list. Thank you, Kelly, for saying that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Ayla says, I've subscribed to you. Thank you, Ayla, for subscribing. Because you subscribed, your name is going on the good student list. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, I am keeping track of what you say in my live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful about me or school, you go on the bad student list. But if you say anything good or nice about me or school, though, you'll go on the good student list. So I suggest you be nice to me. And if you want to leave a negative comment, you don't. You just sit there and shut your mouth. Thank you. Luffy, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, Luffy. Thank you so much. Kisaka, thank you for the super chat. Kisaka says, I am not lying. Yeah, right, you are. You are lying. Leave my live right now. My playlist, thank you for the super chat. My playlist says, yo, chill out, or I'm gonna tell the teacher. Okay. I am not going to chill out, okay? I am only this upset and angry because people are leaving rude, negative comments about me and school. If you're in my live stream, you should not be leaving any rude or negative comments about me or school. This is a pro school live stream. Maybe if people were more respectful and nice to me, then I wouldn't be so angry now, would I? Lil R5, are you kidding me? Do you see that down there? Lil R5 just sent a $300 red super chat. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. You can stay tuned for future live streams and future videos. Please do it. Now, Lil R5, wow, $300 super chat. That is insane. Thank you so much, Lil R5. That $300 super chat is the largest super chat I have ever gotten. Thank you so much for that. Lil R5, since you have sent the largest super chat of the entire live stream, your name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll if it stays that way. And I'm pretty sure it's going to stay that way. So Lil R5, you are going to be named number 21 on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 super chat of every live stream. And right now, you definitely have the #1 super chat. Thank you. If you don't know who Lil R5 is, Lil R5 is named number 11 also on the honor roll. So Lil R5 is going to be on the honor roll twice. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. What other comments are there? VSS Squad, thank you for the super chat. VSS Squad says, do you like studying for every single subject, even if it's a subject you don't like? Yeah, I do. I love studying. I love every single subject except for the ones that are not educational. So I love studying. There is nothing that I don't like studying, all right? I love everything about school except for art class and band and recess and music and lunch and recess, stuff like that. I don't like that stuff, all right? Thank you for that, though, VSS. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Lil R5, your name is going on the super good student list. I appreciate that. Lil R5 says, you are my favorite. I'm glad I'm your favorite. Thank you so much. I really enjoy my videos, so thank you for showing your support, and thank you for saying that I'm your favorite. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. Sawyer, thank you for the super chat. Sawyer says, wow, you can pay your rent now? Yes, I can, Sawyer. Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate it a lot. Kyler, thank you for the super chat. Kyler says, I did not order a yapper. Okay, we are not going to start this, okay? Let me make something very clear. I am not yapping. I am not a yapper. Do not join my live and say that I am yapping. I am simply speaking about how amazing school is. I am talking about education. This is an educational live stream. Do not come on here just to disrespect me. Thank you. We went 32 minutes without someone calling me a yapper. Unbelievable. You ruined it. The Shin, thank you for the super chat. The Shin says we both cheat in school because of people like you. Okay. You should not be cheating in school. Leave my live right now. That is disrespectful. Thank you. Golden Gamers, thank you so much for that super chat. For the yellow super chat. Thank you, Golden Gamers. Golden Gamer says, I have a math test, but I'm not going to study. Okay. Why would you say that? You should study for every single test, regardless of what it is. That is so horrible to say. Do you realize how much time and effort our teachers put into making tests for us? I love taking tests. I want every single person who's watching this live stream to tell me, what do you like about tests? What do you like about tests? And you better say something good. Golden Gamers, you are going on the bad student list for saying that you're not going to study. That is so disrespectful. Leave my live right now. You are not funny. You are rude and disrespectful. Thank you. Bob, thank you for the super chat. Bob says, your 50 different hairlines are for lice. Okay. I do not have lice, okay? And I only have one hairline, and it's a very nice hairline. You're just jealous of me. Thank you. Anthony, thank you for the super chat. Anthony says, you are a simp for the teacher? Yeah, I am. Because no one in the universe is better than our teacher. Our teacher is the most amazing person to ever exist, okay? So do not come into my live stream and disrespect our teacher, okay? That is rude. That is disrespectful. So thank you for that. The Poop Man, thank you for that super chat. I do not like your username, but thank you. The says, I love you, man. You are so smart. Thank you for that. I know I'm so smart. I am the smartest person to ever exist. In case you weren't here when I said it, not to brag or anything, but Albert Einstein himself once told me that I am smarter than him. That's right, Albert Einstein told me that I am smarter than him. Gracie, thank you for the super chat. Gracie says, I get good grades and I get to study. Good for you, Gracie. I'm so glad you get good grades, and I'm so glad you like to study. I also am like that. However, I get better grades than you because no one gets better grades than me, okay? Thank you, Gracie. You, Gracie, are going on the good student list. I appreciate that. Thank you, Gracie. FRI, thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that. Creepy Man, thank you so much for the super chat. Creepy Man says, out of curiosity, was there anyone smarter than you before you were born? No, there was not. Let me make that simple. There has been no one in the history of the entire universe who has ever been smarter than me. I am the single smartest thing to ever exist in the whole universe. That's right. I said thing because I'm smarter than every alien out there. Every creature out there in space, I am smarter than them. I am smarter than every human on Earth who has ever lived and ever will live and is living right now. Thank you. Golden Gamers, thank you for the super chat. The Golden Gamer says, this is the reason you get bullied. No. I get cyberbullied because people in here are jealous of me. They are jealous of how amazing I am, and they are jealous of how great school is, all right? If you're going to join my live and be rude to me, you need to leave my live. That is not funny. Preschool Champions, thank you so much for the super chat. Preschool says, I'm so sorry for joining late. Do not worry, Preschool. It is okay. You are not late. I'm going to be live for another 25-ish minutes. Thank you. Preschool Champions, you, by the way, are named number 17 on the official Koi Dog Honor Roll. So thank you for joining again. I appreciate that. Chucky, thank you for the super chat. Chucky says, school is the best at ever. Nothing is better than school. Mathematics is the best subject. PE is below mid. Chucky, you are such a nice view. You're going on the super good student list already. That's how great you are, Chucky. Thank you so much for that, Chucky. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ooh, what other comments are there? Who said that? Wait. Who said that? Someone just disrespected me. Who said that? Someone said bro thinks he's smart. You are so lucky I didn't see who said that. But I am smart, all right? You are not going to say that I am not smart. The Shin, thank you for the super chat. The Shin says, what music do you listen to? I do not listen to music. No, that's a lie. I do listen to music. I listen to amazing people like Mozart and Beethoven. I like classical music. That is the best music to ever exist. Thank you. Gracie, thank you for the super chat. Gracie says, no, I only get A pluses. Yeah, and I get A double pluses. I'm the only person in the history of the universe who's ever gotten an A double plus. So leave my live right now, Gracie, if you're going to try and one-up me. I do not appreciate that. Cadium, thank you for the super chat. Cadium says, can you please put me on the good list? I always study for tests. Of course I can, Cadium. Thank you so much for studying for tests. I very much appreciate that. You are amazing. Thank you. Alter Nute says, bro is a legit yapatron. Okay. That's not funny. I am not a yapatron. Alter, you are going on my bad student list. I cannot believe that you are one of my most consistent viewers, and you are so rude to me every time. Thank you for joining, though, Alter. I appreciate that. Thank you. Preschool Champions. Wow, Preschool, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that orange $20 super chat. I appreciate that. Preschool says, this enough to repay you. I know I don't have to, but I wanna. Thank you for that, Preschool. Yeah, I'm glad you know you don't have. You do not need to do that. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much, Preschool. Thank you so much, Preschool. Thank you for joining my live stream. You are going on the super good student list for that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Now, I'm seeing a lot of rude and disrespectful comments on my live stream, like Crimson Chin, who just said Yapatron. I am not a Yapatron. I am speaking, okay? So now, I am forced to go over the rules of my live stream again, since people do not seem to understand the rules of my live stream. Rule number 1 of my live stream. This is a pro school live stream. We talk about how amazing school is. We do not say anything rude or disrespectful about school. If you do, then you leave. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to say something positive and nice because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, a large one that appears down here on my screen, you are required to compliment me because these ones stay on my screen for multiple minutes and I am forced to read them out loud again. And while we are talking about the ones down here, if you scroll over, you can see that Lil R5 sent a $300 red super chat. That $300 super chat is insane and the largest one of the entire live stream, which means if it stays that way, Lil R5 is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every live stream, and right now, it is Lil R5. So thank you so much for that $300 red super chat. I appreciate that a lot. Joshua, thank you for the super chat. Joshua says school sucks. Okay. Did you just not listen to me? I just said this is a pro school live stream. You clearly did not listen to me. You need to leave my live. Cadium, thank you for the super chat. Cadium says, I do not think you're a Yapatron. Thank you, Cadium. That's why you're on my good student list. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would very much appreciate it. You can stay tuned for future videos and future live streams and tell me when you subscribe. I would love to know when you subscribe. Thank you so much. Please do it. Please. Thank you. You don't have to, though. Olivia, thank you for the super chat. Olivia says, this is a reason that I don't like yappers? Okay. I am not a yapper. I am not yapping. I have never yapped. So do not come into my live stream and say that I am yapping. That is so rude and disrespectful. You, Olivia, need to leave my live now. Thank you. Roblox Kid, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Joseph, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that too. Preschool Champions, thank you for that super chat. Preschool says, everyone stop disrespecting Koi Dog. Why are you here if you hate him? Yeah, see, I agree. If you do not like me, if you do not like school, then why are you in this live stream? Are you just, I don't get it. Do you just want to see me get upset? Is that why you're leaving disrespectful and rude comments? Do you think it's funny when I get annoyed and upset? Because that's not funny. That's rude. I am trying to have a nice live stream here about how amazing school is. And so many people are joining this live and ruining it. And that is not allowed. Leave my live if you're going to do that, okay? Thank you. Gracie, thank you for the super chat. Gracie just used the HE double hockey sticks word. How dare you? You are not allowed to use foul and rude language in my live stream, Gracie. Gracie, you are going on my bad student list for cursing. That is not allowed, Gracie. Leave my live now. How dare you speak to me like that? Would you speak to your mother like that? I bet you wouldn't. The Shin, thank you for the super chat. Oh, man, it went away, Shin. I apologize. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jazz Plays, thank you for the super chat. Jazz Plays says, why is your first YouTube video a Fortnite video? No comment. Because I made it like 3 years ago and I figured I might as well keep it up, so thank you. Chucky, thank you for the super chat. Chucky says, true or false, Koi Dog is Megamind. Hint, it's false. Thank you, Chucky. I want everyone to answer that question. Ready? True or false? I am Megamind. And the answer is false, all right? So please say that. Thank you. I appreciate that. What other comments are there? Joseph, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. Santa Pool says, Yappuccino. Okay. That's not funny. I am not yapping. Do not come in here and say that I am yapping. Thank you. Preschool Champions, thank you for the super chat. Preschool says, sorry, I meant hate, not have. It's okay. I understood what you meant, Preschool. Thank you for defending me. I appreciate that. Tyranny, too. Thank you so much for that super chat. I do remember you from last live stream. Tyranny says, what are you doing after school? When school is over, I love to go home and study. I love to do all of my homework and then study for 17 hours straight. That is why I get straight A pluses and you do not, all right? You get worse grades than me because I am better than you, okay? Just admit it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Olivia, thank you for the super chat. Olivia says, you look like you bumped your head on a tree. Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but I have never even seen a tree in my life. So, you just got roasted. Thank you, Olivia. Leave my live now. Ferocious Mitten, thank you for the super chat. Ferocious says, you give the reactions they want. No, I do not. I do not give any sort of reaction to negative comments except for my sheer disappointment and upsetness at them. You should not be joining my live and leaving rude and negative comments. That is not allowed. all right? They should not be doing that. It is not my fault if I get upset at that. Thank you. Just 3, thank you for the super chat. Jazz Place, thank you for the super chat. Jazz Place says, get off Fortnite and get back in school, Koi Dog. Do not tell me to do anything in my own live stream. I do what I want here. And trust me, I'm always in school. You will never see me outside of school because I live in school. Thank you. Bella Rodriguez says, bro didn't touch grass. Actually, I touch grass all the time, okay? You're just jealous of how much I touch grass because I'm the most amazing person to ever exist. You know what? It is time to go over the rules of my live stream again, since some people have forgotten them. Rule number 1, this is a pro school live stream. We talk about how amazing school is. We do not leave rude or negative comments about school or me. Rule number 2 of this live stream, if you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to say something nice because I am forced to read every single one out loud. And rule number 3 of my live stream, if you send a large super chat that appears down here, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, it says on my screen for multiple minutes. And as you're looking down here, one more shout out to Lil R5, who sent a $300 red super chat. That is the largest super chat I have ever gotten, which means, especially since it's the largest super chat of the entire live stream, Lil R5 is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll if it stays that way. So thank you, Lil R5. Thank you. You are going to be on my honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every live stream. So thank you, Lil R5. I appreciate that a lot. Preschool, thank you for the super chat. Preschool says, you are not Megamind. That's right. I am not Megamind. So thank you for telling me that. All right, thank you. This channel has the most videos. Thank you for the super chat. No, I'm deleting that. That is a rude, inappropriate word. You do not use that kind of language in school. So do not use that kind of language in my live stream. Thank you. Jazz Plays Gaming, thank you for the super chat. Jazz says, bro is at home streaming and not studying. See, my teacher told me to do this. That is why I am doing this, okay? Leave my life if you're going to be rude to me. Orly, thank you for the super chat. Orly says, I skipped school to go to Disneyland. Okay. You should not be skipping school to go to Disneyland. Disneyland does not have education. It has rides and amusement. You should not be having fun and amusement during the week. You should be in school learning. Thank you. How dare you, Orly? Anthony, thank you so much for that super chat. Anthony says, I work very hard at school, but not as hard as you. Also, I made 2 otherwise, but you didn't read. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that a lot. I apologize if I missed an earlier super chat. I get so many comments. I'm trying to read as many as I possibly can. Anthony, you are going on the good student list since you work very hard at school. Thank you so much, Anthony. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Oh, who said that? Claire Marie says, I subscribed and I got an A on my math test. Thank you, Claire. Because you subscribed, you are going on my good student list. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. And you can do better than an A. It is not hard to get an A+. So how about you actually apply yourself in the future? Maybe try a little harder. Thank you. Olivia, thank you for the super chat. Olivia says, if you ask me to leave, I am not going to listen. You will listen because I am the one who decides who stays and who leaves around here. Because I don't know if you noticed, but I am the owner of this live stream. This is my live stream. So leave my live if you're going to disrespect me. Thank you. Jack Isaac, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Preschool champions. Wow. Thank you so much, Preschool, for that $50 pink super chat. Wow. Preschool, that is crazy. Thank you so much for that. Preschool says, I love mathematics. Preschool, thank you. I already have your name on the good student list, Preschool. I'm going to have to put a gold star or something next to your name on the honor roll. Thank you so much for that $50 pink super chat. That is crazy. I appreciate that so much, Preschool. Thank you for being such a consistent and such a nice viewer. Thank you for that. See, that is the kind of comment you should leave if you comment on my live. I love mathematics. That is great. I want everyone who is watching this to tell me, do you love mathematics? Yes or no? Olivia, thank you for the super chat. Olivia says, I am never leaving. You will leave if I want you to leave. This is my live stream, and if I say leave, then you leave. Okay? Thank you. Harmony's channel, thank you so much for the super chat. Harmony says, I love school. I can read 154 words per minute. Wow, good for you. I can read more, though. Yeah, I can read more. I am the fastest reader in the history of the world, okay? So don't you dare come into my live stream and try and one-up me like that. That is not okay. That is not cool. That is not funny. That is rude of you. Leave my live, Harmony. I'm joking. You love school, you can stay. Why is everyone saying they do not like mathematics? That's so weird. Why would you say that? Mathematics is amazing. Chucky, thank you for the super chat. Chucky says, yes, I love mathematics. Thank you, Chucky. I appreciate that. I am glad you love mathematics. I also love mathematics. Pentathlon, thank you for the super chat. Pentathlon says, I love all subjects. I am getting an A+ in math. Pentathlon, you are going on the good student list. I'm so glad you have an A+ in math. It is so much fun. Your local arson kid, thank you for the super chat. Your local says, I like math because of the teacher. Thank you for saying that. I am so glad you love your math teacher. You are going on the good student list. Thank you so much. Jazz Plays, thank you for the super chat. Jazz says, you are probably called Megamind because you're so smart. Yeah, that is it. No, I'm going to tell you why people call me Megamind. They call me Megamind because they think I have a big forehead. This is not a big forehead. This is a small forehead. I dare anyone to look at this and say that this forehead is big. I dare you. This forehead is not big. That is the smallest forehead you will ever see in your entire life. 07224. Thank you so much for that super chat. Zero says, my dog ate my homework. Okay. Your dog did not eat your homework, okay? That is the lamest excuse in the book. Everyone says that. You are going on the bad student list for even saying that. Zero. How dare you? Unbelievable. Olivia, thank you for the Olivia, thank you so much for that $20 super chat, Olivia. Wow. Thank you, Olivia. I appreciate that. Olivia says, because you're yapping. Okay. Olivia, you are on the bad student list. I'm sick and tired of you talking back to me. How dare you say I'm yapping in a $20 super chat? I am now forced to look at that you're yapping comment for the next, until I end the live, basically. I told you, if you send a large super chat, you are required to say something nice because I see it on my screen for multiple minutes. How dare you do that to me? Leave my live right now, Olivia. No one wants you here. Thank you. Unbelievable. You are so rude. What other comments are there? King Hut says, what is your IQ? I don't want to brag, so I'm not going to say my IQ, but I'll have you know that my IQ is the highest IQ that has ever existed, all right? Just imagine what the highest IQ ever is. I got above that, all right? Thank you. Olivia says, I get straight A's on my report card. Yeah, that's not going to save you, Olivia. You said that I was yapping, okay? So I don't care if you get straight A's. You disrespected me. Leave my live. Kindness says, hey, what's up? Thank you, Kindness. I am just on my live right now talking about how amazing school is. Thank you for joining. Jaden, thank you for the super chat. Jaden says, you have a massive forehead. I do not have a massive forehead. I want everyone who is watching this to tell me, what do you think of my forehead? Tell me. What do you think of my forehead? Do I have a massive forehead? You better say no to. You better compliment my forehead because my forehead is amazing. Thank you. Now, I'm only going to go live for another 5 minutes. So I'm going to do one final reminder about the rules of this live stream. All right, be sure to spam your comment in the comments section so I have a better chance of reading it. Now, rule number 1 of this live stream. This is a pro school live stream. We talk about how much we love school here. We do not say anything rude or disrespectful about school, okay? Rule number 2 of this live stream. If you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to say something nice and positive because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud. So do not say anything rude. And finally, rule number 3, if you send a large super chat that appears down here, you're required to compliment me because as you can see, they stay on my screen for multiple minutes. And one more shout out to Lil R5 down there who sent a $300 red super chat. That $300 super chat is the largest super chat of the entire live stream, which means that Lil R5's name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll if it stays that way. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number 1 largest super chat of every live stream, and right now, it's Lil R5, so thank you so much for that. Anyways, let's continue with the final minutes. Your local says, do you like cats or dogs more? I do not like animals. Animals are smelly and do not belong in a classroom unless it's a guinea pig or some type of small animal. Jaden Smith, thank you for the super chat. Jaden says, holy yapping. Okay. I am not yapping. Leave my live. NYX Circus, thank you for the super chat. NYX says, why is your forehead so big? Okay. I do not have a big forehead. You are jealous of my forehead. Thank you. Preschool champions, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that, preschool. I appreciate you a lot. You are one of my top viewers this live stream, I'd say. Thank you. Luffy fan, thank you for the super chat. Luffy fan says, big back, big back. I don't know what that means. Thank you. I appreciate that. Carrie Coy, thank you for that $10 super chat. I appreciate that. But leave my live. Do not use my last name and your username. That is disrespectful. Leave my live. You are going on the bad student list, Carrie. Thank you for that, though. I appreciate that. Peanut Boy, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, Peanut. Alternute says, Megamind. Okay. How many times have I said I am not Megamind? Do not call me Megamind. Leave my live if you're going to call me Megamind. Preschool, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Preschool says, here you go, I have to go. Thank you, Preschool. I very much appreciate that. I hope you know you don't need to send a super chat, though. But I appreciate every single one. So thank you, Preschool champions, for joining. I am glad you were here. I am only going live for another 2 to 3 minutes. So be sure to get your comments in. Be sure to spam it so I have a better chance of seeing it. Lily Grow, thank you for the super chat. Lily says, I like school. I am so glad you like school because I also like school. Thank you for saying that. Peanut Boy, thank you for the super chat. Peanut says, yapper with a big forehead. No. I am not a yapper, and I don't have a big forehead. Peanut, you're on the bad student list. Luffy fan says, big forehead? You're on the bad student list too, Luffy. I don't have a big forehead. And stop saying that. Lil Guy says, Megamind with their Okay. How many times do I have to say, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice? I am sick and tired of reading these negative, rude ones out loud. Lil Guy, you are also going on the bad student list. I hope it was worth it. Leave my live right now. Hunter, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, but leave my live. You are not funny. Matt Jones says, what is your favorite subject? My favorite subject is mathematics class. I love mathematics. I think that mathematics is the best thing to ever exist. Thank you. Fish Germano, thank you for the super chat. Fish says, you are built like the letter O. Is that supposed to be insulting? I am so glad that I look like a letter because I love letters. You just burned yourself because I think that letters are amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Andreas says, I got an F on my homework. Okay, leave my live. You should not be getting an F on your homework. That is disrespectful. Thank you. Ian1234 says, Megamind? No, leave my live. That's not funny. Do not call me Megamind. Peanut Boy says, happier with a big 8 head? Okay. No, I am not happier with you saying that I have an 8 head. I do not have an 8 head. I have a regular 4 head. Do not call me that. I am sick and tired of you. That is not funny. Leave my live right now. You are so rude. Mr. Water says, I got an A+ on my test. Good for you. You are going on the good student list, Mr. Water. I am so glad you said that. Whew. Hunter, thank you so much for the super chat. Hunter says, I love you. You are the best YouTuber. Thank you, Hunter, for joining. You are going on the good student list. Now, with that, my live stream is over. This live stream is finished. I've been live for about an hour now. Ooh. Thank you so much for joining. Peanut Boy, thank you for that super chat. Do not say womp womp, though. Leave my live. Now, I will be going live again tomorrow night at around 8:15 p.m., just like I did tonight. So tomorrow, be sure to join around the same time if you want to see me respond to your comments, all right? I apologize if I didn't read every comment, but I get over 100,000 comments every single live stream, so it is very difficult for me to read every single one. Now, thank you for joining, and now that the live stream is over, I can officially say that Lil R5, who sent a $300 red super chat, is officially the #1 largest super chat of the entire live stream, which means that Lil R5's name is going on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every live stream, so thank you for that. But don't worry, I am still going to put a lot of people on the merit roll. This merit roll is a way for me to recognize some other consistent and top viewers in my live stream. So, I'm going to make sure to add a lot of your names. Thank you for that. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for... Oh, one more. Andrew's Gators. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat right as I'm leaving, Andrew. You are going on the good student list for that. Thank you so much, Andrew. Now, I will be live tomorrow at this time, okay? Be sure to subscribe to me so you can stay tuned for it, okay? Now, I hope you have a good night. Good night. Thank you. And be sure to study tonight, by the way. Do not leave my live stream and just play on your phone or scroll on videos or play video games. No, you should study, okay? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to study for the next 17 hours, and I suggest you do the same. Thank you, and have a wonderful night.